I'm alive. I'm here. Don't worry. I've had many concerned individuals calling and texting. I've just been working like a damn dog. It's the real job that pays the mortgage and stuff. They just won't leave me alone. I just want to like sit in the garage and work on bikes and make videos, and they won't let me. So let's talk about something that's a wonderful gift from a friend of mine he's an ass. Yeah, let's talk about that. So before I start, work's been hectic. I don't know if it's like that for everyone else out there, but it's just like, damn, how stressed am I today? I just tried to unscrew the cap off this can a minute ago. Yeah, that's how today is going. Hope yours is better. Anyway, so I got a call from who is now my buddy, the boss at Advanblack. We talk regularly. The other day we're talking about what kind of car he should get his dad. Like, you know, we're BSing. He gets to own a company that makes motorcycle parts and do that for a living while I get to work. Never mind, I'm not gonna go down that path. But anyway, so we're talking the other day and he's like, hey, I sent you something. I just, you know, you may not need it, but I think you should have it. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, well, I make tour packs. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's like the big thing you make. Advanblack makes tour packs. That's where people go get their color matched tour pack. And he's like, oh, I sent you one. I'm like, well, my bike has a tour pack. He goes, yeah, but it's ugly. And I'm like, it's the stock King. It's an ultra limited. It came with a tour pack. He's like, yeah, it's got a big luggage rack on it and a giant backrest pad and speaker pods that don't work. I'm like, yeah, because I unhooked them when I put the whatever the thing's, Rockford Fosgate Stage 2 stereo in it, disconnected the back speakers. And he's like, and you're supposed to wear your helmets. You don't need a King deep in. Anyway, so we had this long conversation about how the bike would look cooler with a shorter, you know, chopped tour pack or even a razor, which I was like, I'm not into razor packs. Personal preference. Don't get offended. I know it's a style thing, but I like to use my tour pack. Anyway, I'm getting off on a weird tangent here. He's like, so I'm gonna send you a chopped tour pack because the bike's gonna look cooler with it on there. You'll still be able to use it. You just won't be able to fit your helmet. They make Kings too, by the way, guys, if you want, you know, a big one. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it alone. So he sent me a chopped tour pack. So let's go through that process. So my boy sent me the tour pack. Vivid black, of course, the paint is perfect, it's dirty. Oh, hang on, he'll kill me. Whew, after putting it on, I'd put fingerprints all over it, and if you know this man, he'd freaking kill me. Like, this is why his stuff's good. So the guy who owns it, Advanblack, I'm not gonna say his name, so I don't know if he wants me to. His name's Alan. Anyway, he is obsessive about like fingerprints and stuff. The day that I visited them when I was out in California, he opened something and there was a fingerprint on it. And he was like, give me a camera, there's a fingerprint. I have to tell the factory there's a fingerprint on this piece of chrome. I'm like, you mean in the chrome? He goes, no, just on it. And I walked up to it and I go, you mean that? And I touch it and he goes, oh, like I was gonna show them that there was a fingerprint. You put more fingerprints on it. So anyway, so he's just OCD about perfection, which is why the paint's so good and stuff. And that's why my phone's ringing right now in the middle of a video from a span that's, you know what? Die. There we go. Sorry. Sorry about that. So I cleaned up the tour pack because, you know, if you muscle it on your bike, your face has been on it and everything, if you're like me. So here you go. So this is a chopped tour pack. This is not the razor they call the pizza box. It's real tiny. This is a chopped tour pack. And as you can see, the problem I have now that I've cleaned it is that I've made a clean spot on an otherwise filthy bike. And this is still Sturgis dirt. I haven't cleaned it since Sturgis. Talk shit. I don't care. Bike's dirty. Why? 'Cause it's ridden. Oh, I said it. I just put it out there. Anyway, so there is a chopped tour pack. He actually sent it to me with black hardware on it and chrome hardware in a box saying, do whatever you want. He's like, the bike is black, so maybe it should have black hardware. That's not the way they come. When you order one of these, you say, I want black hardware, I want chrome hardware. But he sent it with black on. I thought you might want black on there because the bike's black. No, so he sent me the chrome and I swapped it out. That's gonna end up being a good thing for you guys. I'll leave that at the end. So there you go. So here you go. The lashes is nice and quality. Came with a new, what's that called, a retention? I don't even call it, the thing that stops it from flapping open. But there you go. I mean, the new plate, ooh, logoed. It's a tour pack. I mean, you know, oh, it's dirty inside. He's gonna kill me. I've already been screwing with it. New keys. Which I bet there's a way that you could maybe change the barrel to, I don't know, but it came with keys, so of course it locks. This is a nice back pad that came with it. I love it. It's so like, the latch is like angry. I like it. So, there's nothing I hate worse than like loose hardware. And hey, look, hey Alan, I'm sure you're gonna see this. Look, I put fingerprints on it. Ha ha ha, look, it's dirty. Oh, there you go. You like that? I'm gonna get a phone call. Now I'm getting another phone call. I think that's him. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so this is the backrest pad that comes with it. You can get this in like red stitching and, you know, whatever. But that's the backrest pad that it will match eventually. So I'm gonna change out the seat. This is the old CVO seat off the Road Glide that has a decent amount of miles on it. It's starting to show some wear on the edges, and it's really only good for about 4 hours. About 4 hours. Arse is hurting at about that you know, amount of time. So gonna change that out. But I thought I'd show this. I mean, this is new hardware. He had to send me a new platform, new actual rack, because the one that I have from Amazon, guys, don't order that crap. It's bad. Like, I've got the mount. I'm not even gonna give them away because they're so bad. Because I used it when I originally received the mounts and the rack. I put on my Big King Tour Pack, mounted it up on the bike, and that thing just did that. I mean, like, you could move the Tour Pack around, and I turned the barrels, did everything I could to stiffen it up, and still just a mess. So don't do that. Don't go to Amazon for your hardware. This is their mount, their spools there, and then he sent me, you know, the rack. And it's actually in a good way. Like, you got to muscle that on and clunk, you know, that's the way so it does not. Here, I'll show you. Real time, guys. She don't move. Look at the latches. It does not move. So, good stiff. Anyway, good mount on the bike. It's not going to go around anywhere. Not going to go around anywhere. It sounds like it's going to fool around. I'm sorry. I'm too many different directions today, but thanks a lot, bud. I really appreciate the Tour Pack. It does look a million times better. You know, it doesn't have the giant speaker pods sticking out of it. It doesn't have it. I'm not a fan of the look of the rack on the back. I've used it in the past, but, you know, I still have that King Tour Pack. No, you can't have it. That's going to happen. People are like, well, what are you going to do with the old one? Keep it. Because I might go on a long trip where I need to put a helmet and use the rack. But looks like I need to drill into the wall, because I'm definitely going to need one of them racks now to put one on while the other one's being used. I don't see me really riding without one ever, but... So there you go. So a chopped Tour Pack from Advanblack. Looks good. I really appreciate it. Makes the bike look great. Now I'm directly going to shoot another video. Oh, and the thing I was going to mention. This Friday is a live stream. Friday the, whatever the hell that is. Look, the 18th, 16th, 17th. Whatever this Friday is our next live stream. And I have brand new in the box the black hardware off that Tour Pack. I believe it'll fit. I'm going to check first. I believe it'll fit a stock bag, or if you have a chopped Tour Pack that has chrome and you want to switch to black hardware or whatever, I'm going to ship that to someone this weekend. So come join us this Friday. We'll BS for all. I'm looking at the latches, and I really think it would even work on a stock King Pack. And what does it matter? You're not paying for it anyway. So come join us on Friday night. We'll BS for a while. At some point, me and the missus will give away that black Tour Pack hardware. It has keys, it has all the screws, it has every single thing. I sealed it back up like factory. So everything you need will be in there. If you want to swap your Tour Pack hardware to black, there you go. So let's shoot another video so I can have a couple more in a row, because I've been slacking lately. I apologize. So take care of each other out there. We'll talk real soon. Bye.